Before we see how to go beyond suffering, we must first understand what is suffering and what causes suffering. Here, when I say suffering, I'm referring to the psychological suffering, that is, suffering inflicted by our own thoughts and emotion rather than suffering due to physical pain, injury, or diseases. So, now, what is suffering? Fundamentally, when there is non acceptance of what is, then there is suffering. When what you want is not happening, then there is suffering. When things are not happening the way you want them to happen, then there is suffering. When there is no opportunity for your wants and desires to find an expression in the present moment, then there is suffering. This non acceptance of the present or the lack of opportunity to live and express your wants and desires in the present moment causes suffering, and it makes you escape into an imaginary or hallucinatory world of thoughts. It makes your mind go into mode of non-stop thinking and imagining about ideal situations, about how things should have been in contrast to how things are in the present moment. Or it makes your mind dwell upon the past memories, events, or situations which seem apparently more perfect and satisfying than the present situation. Now, thoughts and emotions are inseparably interlinked. In fact, thoughts and emotions coexist and they feed off each other. You cannot generate a thought without also generating its component emotion, right? Whenever you generate a thought, you also generate its associated emotions as well. To put it simply, non acceptance of what is results in a generation of chain of thoughts, either rooted in the past or in the future, which in turn generates a series of emotions, either positive or negative. When you generate negative emotions like envy, hatred, jealousy, anger, frustration, disappointment, and so on, you suffer, right? Because emotions are energetic responses, they can directly act upon your body. Negative emotions can poison your body, they can cause discomfort, restlessness, and even pain in the body. This causes suffering. Now, let us understand what causes suffering, right? The root cause of all suffering is your attachments and aversions. Your attachments and aversions towards people, objects, things, concepts, ideas, and opinions, and so on. In simple words, aversions and attachments, meaning your dislikes and likes, or likes and dislikes. You're not able to accept the present as it is because of your strong sense of likes and dislikes. If life happens to you according to your likes, then you tend to enjoy life. If life happens to you according to your dislikes, then you tend to suffer life. For instance, let's say you're attached to eating mangoes. That is, you like mangoes. You like its taste, smell, its texture, how it feels in the mouth, the satisfaction and the experience of eating a mango. So you want to eat mango right now. But let's say this is not the mango season. You have to wait at least 6 months for the mangoes to come. Now, if you're given apple instead of mango, what would you do? You suffer because you cannot enjoy the apple for what it is because you are attached to mango, right? So instead of enjoying the apple, you will start dreaming about eating mango, right? You will start dreaming about how it would be to eat a mango. You will start dreaming about its taste, its smell, its texture, how it feels in the mouth, right? The whole sensation and the experience and the whole associated emotion with eating a mango. Now, this generated emotion cannot find an expression in the present moment because there is no mango, right? So there is no mango in the present moment. So this emotion, this generated emotion, cannot find an expression. So this makes you suffer. Same is the case with your aversion, something that you don't like. If life happens to you according to your dislikes, you again tend to suffer. Now that we have seen what is suffering and what causes suffering, now we are ready to look at how to avoid suffering. See, if we accept the present as it is, by understanding the fact that it cannot be any other way, then there will be no suffering. And that becomes possible if we loosen up our strong sense of likes and dislikes. You may ask, is it possible to live without any sense of likes and dislikes or attachments? Yes, it's possible. How? Here is the key: unbridled involvement with everything, unbiased involvement with everything. Whatever life throws at you, your job is to involve fully and non judgmentally. Then every second of your life becomes a celebration. This does not mean you should involve in everything mindlessly, right? It just means that you do not hold back anything. When you hold back, you're holding back your life, which causes suffering. When you do activities with strong sense of likes and dislikes, it becomes self-centered activities. Self-centered activities cause suffering. So one of the effective ways of going beyond duality of likes and dislikes is to involve or throw yourself in the selfless activities. Selfless activities meaning unbridled and unbiased involvement, that is full involvement with whatever life throws at you at the present moment. Does this mean you should not have any personal motives or desires or ambitions? No, you can have, as long as you are not in conflict with the present moment, or as long as you are not in opposition with the present moment. Let me conclude this video by saying that one of the fastest ways of going beyond duality of likes and dislikes is to involve in selfless activities. That is the key to end suffering. In this regard, volunteering is a beautiful way of going beyond your likes and dislikes. So Isha Yoga Center, as you may know, provides wonderful opportunities for everyone, right? Wonderful volunteering opportunities for everyone. Please make use of it to go beyond suffering, to go beyond your likes and dislikes.